Hello, hello, hello. Life always was and always will be a war. But the funny thing about this war, it's very much spiritual health is similar to physical health. And it took me, I've been studying Jewish mysticism, I don't know, 49 years old for at least 30 years. Thank God I've written and published about 30, 40 books on the subject. But I never really got it. And now I kind of get something very, very deep. They say, what you don't see can't kill you, but that's a lie. What you don't see can kill you. Think about bacteria, think about viruses. So sure, you got to make sure you don't bang into a wall, but equally as important, you have to make sure that your environment is a clean one. What you can't see can kill you. And the more science we learn, the more we realize there are things that we can't see, and they are very, very powerful. In fact, a very great book is called The Zone Diet. I got it from a friend of mine, Dr. Michael Sokol, who happens to be an endocrinologist, an internist, and a psychiatrist. And basically, it's about the endocrinal system. I'm not sure how you say it, but these endocrines, they're even the precursor to hormones. So hormones affect us, and the endocrines affect the hormones. And there's so many different things that affect different things. Your mood is going to affect your, obviously if a person has, God forbid, tension, it's going to affect the chemicals that are coming out, cortisol. Cortisol is going to affect the immune system. Things are like stacked. And the deeper you get into it, the more you understand what's going on. And so on a very basic level, everything has an inner and outer reality, a body and a soul. So the body of Judaism and of life itself is like, be good. Don't be mean. And that's very important because there's an outer reality, but then there's an inner reality, and it's far, far deeper. And that's the war between God and Amalek. It says there's a war between Amalek in every single generation. Now, what is that war? And what that war is that basically God has good advice. He has a mechanism of how you can lead a good life. But in order to follow God, it takes a lot of convictions. There's an opposite side. And the opposite side is literally a force which you cannot see. And it can see you. It knows your every move. I don't know if you want to call it Google or the cloud. It knows you perfectly, the GPS. But you don't see it. And anytime you want to do something good, it comes and it says, no, don't do that. Not a good idea, and it will do anything to prevent you from doing good. Anytime you want to believe more in God, give you some kind of stupid article. And so in order to win this war, because what you can't see will kill you. In fact, look what happened to the Germans. Turned them into murderers, right? People didn't realize the ultimate Amalek was Hitler, an arrogant maniac. And he got these people to become killers. That's what's happening to many, many people in the West. Obama came around. I mean, this is not just conjecture. Obama's responsible for the murder of at least 500 million people in just one country, Syria. The displacement of 50 million people. Never mind Libya, Egypt. Yemen. He allowed ISIS. The guy's a mass murderer. And enabled massive amounts of torture from Islamists, etc., etc. And yet people look at this person who's all arrogant and high and mighty, and what do? They follow him because they don't understand that is the dark side. They don't understand that evil is real, but you can't see it. It pretends to be righteous. And so unless you can really base yourself on the Torah, on God's wisdom, and understand that the dark side is real, then it's very dangerous.